Good morning and welcome to the award ceremony for the class of 2024. On behalf of my classmates, we welcome our distinguished guests. Please accept our sincere gratitude for joining us today. Your presence and loyal support of students speak directly to the mission of the Prep. Thank you. At this time, I ask all in attendance to please stand. I invite our guests to join the class of 2024 for the Augustinian prayer, which is on the screen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Direct, we beseech you, O Lord, all our actions by your holy inspiration, and carry them out by your gracious assistance, that the very work of ours is being friendly, and we end in Christ our Lord, amen. You made us through yourself, O Lord. St. Augustine. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Please turn to this flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. At this time, I call the Dean of Academics, Mrs. McHugh.
Congratulations, gentlemen. It is my distinct pleasure on behalf of the faculty to recognize members of the class of 2024 for their outstanding accomplishments in the area of academics for the past 4 years. During tomorrow's commencement exercises, these students will be recognized from the podium as well. When your name is called, please make your way to the front and receive your medallion from Father Murray. The medallions for excellence in English and excellence in theology are presented to Luke Gribbo. The medallion for excellence in vocal music is presented to Warren Garland.
Congratulations. I'm not surprised. Okay, why'd you get the picture?
The medallion for excellence in theater arts is presented to Lorenzo Lopez. The medallion for excellence in business studies is presented to Alexander Delaria. The medallion for excellence in digital arts is presented to Ezekiel Ramirez. The medallion for excellence in instrumental music is presented to Connor Bogan. The medallion for excellence in art is presented to Nicholas Scafidi. The medallion for excellence in computer science is presented to Aaron Meslin. The medallion for excellence in history is presented to John Matusiak. The medallion for excellence in Arabic is presented to Santino Casale. The medallion for excellence in Spanish is presented to Matthew Flanagan. The medallion for excellence in Latin is presented to Brandon Chick. The medallion for excellence in mathematics is presented to Matteo Barbario. Last, but certainly not least, the medallion for excellence in science is presented to Anthony Santura.
Okay, fine.
The following seniors, please come forward and be recognized for your outstanding achievement in world languages. The Global Seal of Biliteracy for Proficiency in Spanish has been awarded to Salvatore Coppola, Matthew Flanagan, Luke Huber, Augustin Pescator, and Jude Belleringot.
Congratulations.
We're all going to stay together and get a picture together. Congratulations. Congratulations. All of you. Congratulations. All. Congratulations. Where's Jude? And Jude. Congratulations. Let's all get in one big picture. Whatever year we think about.
Hola.
Hola. The Global Seal of Biliteracy for Proficiency in Latin has been awarded to Brandon Chick, Danielle Cortez, and Evan Mazur. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay, let's get it.
Picture time. And over here.
Way to go, guys.
Thank you.
Please welcome a hermit brother from the class of 2017, Anthony Alfie, to present the next award.
Thank you, Mrs. McHugh. And to all the students out there who did not get called up for a medallion, I did not win one either. But for about $2,500, they will invite you back to the podium upon graduation. Over a decade ago, my grandmother Rose Alfie stepped foot on this campus in complete awe. After a tour of the campus and listening to everything St. Augustine Prep had to offer, she knew this was the place where she wanted her grandkids to receive their education. As soon as she laid her eyes on this campus, she realized that St. Augustine Prep is not a place, it's an experience. My grandmother was in the service industry for over 30 years and loved every second of it. She was an extremely hardworking woman and loved the work ethic the prep instilled. One of my grandmother's last wishes was to give back to St. Augustine Prep for the life-changing journey her grandkids experienced, as well as many others. The Rose Alfie Annual Scholarship Award recognizes a student who possesses excellence in service, academia, and extracurriculars, which encompasses all the qualities that Rose looked for in a Christian gentleman. On behalf of the Alfie family, it is an honor to present the Rose Alfie Scholarship with an award of $2,500 to Matteo Barbario.
Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Thank you.
At this time, I call your hermit brother from the class of 2021, Patrick Coyle, to present the next award.
The Mary Ann Coyle Memorial Scholarship was created to celebrate and honor the life of a faith-filled woman who lived a commitment to community service, leadership, and care for others. During her fight and victory over stages of breast cancer, she consistently assisted and inspired others stricken with the disease. It is in this spirit the Coyle family presents a member of the Prep's National Honor Society with a gift of $500. This year's recipient has consistently demonstrated a commitment to service on and off campus and has modeled the values lived by my grandmother, Mrs. Mary Ann Coyle. On behalf of my family, it is a pleasure to present the Mary Ann Coyle Memorial Scholarship to Connor Bogan.
Connor, congratulations. Thank you.
And at this time, I ask your Vice President of the Executive Committee of Student Government, Justin Cecanecchio, to come forward and introduce our keynote speaker for today.
Thank you, and congratulations to the award winners today. I have the privilege of introducing our keynote speaker. He is a member of the class of 1974. Tomorrow, 19 of his classmates will be receiving their golden diplomas at graduation. He is an accomplished Augustinian, presently serving as pastor at St. Paul's Parish in South Philadelphia. However, he is best known as a former teacher, administrator, and president of St. Augustine Prep. Here's a video to get to know him a bit better.
A day doesn't go by without someone asking me about Father Paul. The best way I could explain Father Paul to the seniors would be the following. Given a Mount Rushmore of St. Augustine people that have made St. Augustine the St. Augustine that you have grown to love, Father Paul would be on that Mount Rushmore. If it was not for his vision of things like the Forum and the things that he wanted to change, we would not be in the position we're at today.
One of the best men I ever met in my life. Knew everyone's name while I was here. Great guy, loved sports, loved the prep. Really brought the enthusiasm and energy that made me love this place and fall in love with this place. Part of the reason why I'm back now.
His humanism that developed at St. Augustine Prep and the brotherhood, his concern for other human beings, carried right along with him. He became a missionary, went into Africa where he contacted malaria, I believe. He came back from a student to a young priest to an educator to the president of St. Augustine Prep.
Father Paul was active not just in the academic aspect of the school, he was involved heavily in the sports aspect of the school. Our sports programs changed from the middle or later 90s to today because, again, of Father Paul. His attendance at hockey games, at swim matches, at a basketball game, at a baseball game never went unnoticed. Everyone took note of it. As a head of a school, him being involved with things like that helped make those sports better.
If you didn't learn anything at the prep, the one thing you definitely learned is someone asks you how you're doing, you say, I'm doing well.
He found out that he needed a heart transplant. And I always tell the story about sitting in the room, being a St. Augustine Prep graduate, waiting for that operation to take place, the door opening up, and a 6'7" tall young man comes walking into the room, and he looks up and says, "Ben, what are you doing here?" Former St. Augustine Prep student, basketball player for St. Augustine Prep, walks in his surgical garb saying, "I'm going to be on the team giving you a new heart." A full circle. And that's what Father Paul added to this school. People coming in, going off into life, and then what they obtain and what they share, bringing it back and providing for other people.
Do yourselves a favor before you leave. Shake his hand and say thank you, because if not for him, you may not be sitting where you are.
He is the institution, and St. Augustine Prep would be nothing like it is today without him. I'm so honored to have had him as a student and to be one of his friends.
Please welcome home Father Paul Galetta.
Not all of that was true, by the way. So, is Mahoney here? I have no idea where he got that story about the doctor. He's an orthopedic surgeon. If he's working on my heart, I'm in deep trouble. So I didn't have any broken bones. But Benedict did help me get the new heart while I was in Chicago. His best friend was head of heart failure research, and that led to, so there's some truth there, but you have to be skeptical of Mahoney. Anyway. It's so good to be back. You know, when I got the call from Mr. Foreman about speaking here, so like 1,000 different things I'd like to say. I see prep graduates all the time. Last night I went out to dinner with one who's getting ready for marriage. I have another wedding June 1st of Buddy Mooney and his wife. You know, it's just, it is so good to be part of this Hermit family, and it will do so much for you. And I think that that's the great lesson to take away. You know, you're going to forget a lot of the stuff you learned in the classroom because your brain can only take so much. But your heart can take many things. And you will remember moments. You will remember laughter. You will remember being in this room and sharing love and friendship. That brotherhood is the greatest lesson you can learn. That when you reach out and help somebody, you improve their lives. And that's why God created us, to do that, to make the lives of other people better. You know, as mentioned in there, I worked in Nigeria where I contracted malaria, but it was worth it because you see how good I have it. You know, that I have a bed to sleep in. I can get 3 meals a day. I have running water. Those people didn't have that. I worked in Peru in the missions. And just to know that by being present to people, you can offer them the gift of compassion and love. Sometimes that's all people want. You never make a mistake if you act with kindness. And that's the great lesson you should learn here. That when you work together as a team to achieve goals, one of the things, so random, one of the things Mr. Foreman said about me right after I left in 2010, he said he never met a person who hated losing more than I did. I hate losing, I really do. And that's one of the things, one of the reasons I think our lacrosse program, ice hockey program, and the other sports that I put in when I got here, because we just said it that if we're gonna do something, we're gonna do the best we can at it. And that's what you should always strive to do. Never be less than your best. Always tries to use the gifts and talents that God gave you to make the lives of others better. And if you live that way, you will not have any regrets. You know, so 5 years ago is when I had the heart transplant. And I believe that God kept me here for a reason. You know, I think the main reason is to make sure that we preach forgiveness. You know, that was an important stage of my life. I was holding on to anger, and with that heart transplant, I was able to let go of disappointment, of setbacks, and to realize that every day we have is a gift. And I guess if I could leave you with one message, it is to love. Love your brothers, love your family, love the gifts and benefits that you have in your life. And if you love, you will give back, and you will make the world a better place. This week, as you know, is the 50th graduating year for me, 1974. And when I look at my class, so there were 33 of us at graduation. 2 have passed away. But all those in my class who have been successful became successful because they made the lives of others better. And we have some extraordinarily successful classmates in our class. And I was lucky enough to come here and do that. When I got here, I think enrollment was 230. That was the average school size. We were going down. And then now we maintain, 650, 700? And that's because we preached the message of love, of brotherhood and care. And you too can have that kind of success in your life if you keep that message and live that message in your life. God bless you all, and good luck in all your endeavors. Appreciate it.
Father Paul, thank you for taking the time to speak with the class of 2024 today. On behalf of my class, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude and appreciation for you and all you have done for the Hermit Brotherhood. Yeah, we're going to. Get a photo first.
He's much older than I am. He's my classmate.
Paul, stay up. If I could just add a couple of comments to what Father Paul said. I'm about to present him with the Golden Diploma, 50 years, and I think we've known each other for 49 of those years. Close to that. I think it is.
A long time.
It has been a long time.
1974? 7? Yeah, something like that.
Summer. A long time. I don't think, well, maybe many of you don't know this. Father Paul's family is Stanker & Galetto Construction. Literally, his family built most of the school. If you go into the chapel's dedicated to his parents, okay? And Father Paul alluded to it a couple of minutes ago. I remember walking on this campus with him many, many years ago when this building was being built. And he literally said, okay, the pool's going to be over there and science lab over here, et cetera. And he said, right now we have, I guess it was 250 students. And he said, Bob, my goal is to get to 400. And now we're over 600, so 630, 640. And without question, it has a lot to do with you, okay? So, on behalf of this class, of St. Augustine Prep, I award you with your Golden Diploma, 50 years. Thank you for all you've been.
Great. So these guys get there at 2074.
You get yours in 2074, he just said.
Great. All right, thanks.
I now call our Director of Athletics, Mr. Michael Rizzo, from the class of 1986 to present additional special awards.
The next award is named in the memory of Mr. Mark Spires, father of Hermit Brothers Matt, 2014, Chris, 2016. Mr. Spires worked tirelessly to send his sons to the prep to become scholar athletes and men of service. Mr. Spires was diagnosed with brain cancer while his sons were at the prep and passed away in 2015 during Chris's junior year. The prep community mourned with the Spires family and remained a constant source of support. Through the generosity of friends and family members, the Spires family would like to give back to a deserving senior of the school they so loved. With us today is Mrs. Mary Ellen Spires and her sons Matt and Chris to present this award in the amount of $1,500. This year's Mark Spires Memorial Scholarship recipient is Jackson Meslanik. The Brittany Rodeo Foundation was formally created to honor the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Rodeo and sister of Joe, class of 2014, whose life was tragically cut short as a result of an automobile accident. Brittany displayed the contagious joy and love of life and for people. The foundation intends to keep Brittany's energetic spirit alive. The Brittany Rodeo Foundation Scholarship is awarded to 2 students who have excelled in either cross-country or track and field. The recipients receive $1,000 each. On behalf of the Rodeo family, I present the 2024 Brittany Rodeo Foundation Scholarships to Peter Tampolini and Jalen Matthews.
Jenny, congratulations. Thank you. What'd you get the first one? Can I have more now? Way to go. Hey.
All right, false.
I want to welcome Mrs. Pretty Modi with us today, and I'd like to invite Mr. Sam Modi to the podium to present his family and present the Daraj S. Modi Memorial Scholar Award at this time.
Good morning, Father Murray, Father Paul, distinguished guests and students. My brother, Dr. Tarek Modi, was part of the class of 1984. He's celebrating 40 years from the prep. It is good to be back here to celebrate the fine young men of the class of 2024, and I congratulate all of you for your achievements. The prep played a significant role in my brother's early education. Our father, Daraj Modi, believed and embodied a core principle at the prep: achieving academic excellence with integrity, truth. My dad's belief in hard work was only matched by his passion in golf. This was true of Tarek also. While Tarek was a student here, he worked hard and he played golf. While Tarek was, while he was very driven, my dad was, extremely proud of his achievements as a student athlete. He was a valedictorian, he was a captain of his golf team. And it's through his achievements that he was able to establish a legacy honoring my father, the legacy, the Daraj S. Modi Memorial Scholarship Golf Award, honors and supports those scholar golfers who will go on to college where they will continue to achieve academic excellence with integrity. On behalf of Tarek Modi, our family, my mom here, I'm pleased to present the 9th annual Daraj S. Modi Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,175 to Ryan Small. Thank you, Dr. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations. Where'd you go?
Yeah, Smalls.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'd like to now call our Dean of Student Leadership, Mr. Husher, from the class of 1985, to present the next group of awards and recognitions.
Thank you, Coach Riz. Congratulations to all of our winners so far. Gentlemen, Eagle Scout is the highest achievement or rank attainable in the Boy Scouts of America program. Since its inception in 1911, only 4% of Scouts have earned this rank after a lengthy review and qualification process. St. Augustine Prep once again beats the numbers. The class of 2024 has 7 members who have achieved this rank. It is my honor to publicly recognize our Hermit Eagle Scouts. Gentlemen, please stand and remain standing when your names are called. Finn Duffy, Gavin Kushner, Nicholas Kushner, John Matuziak, Nick Scafidi, Joseph Tortella, Thomas Tran. Meg, congratulations, outstanding. Thank you, gentlemen. St. Augustine Prep has students from the 8 counties of southern New Jersey. Over the past 4 years, the class of 2024 has made a significant impact in their local communities. Thankfully, many charitable organizations and families choose to recognize our students for their excellence in leadership, scholarship, and service with monetary awards. The following students have received this type of special recognition. Men, for the following awards, I ask you to please stand and be recognized when your names are called. The 2024 Leslie N. Kotok Memorial Scholarship from the Vineland Rotary Club in the amount of $1,500 was awarded to Ryan Wean. Ryan was also the recipient of the Cape May County Chamber Education Foundation Scholarship and the Aaron Whitcamp Colwell Post 239 American Legion of Tuckahoe Scholarship, each in the amount of $1,000. To present the Cape May County Chamber Education Foundation Scholarship, with us today is Ms. Barbara Stafford Jones. Aaron, come on up. Ryan, come on up.
On behalf of the Cape May County Chamber Education Foundation, Ryan, we hereby are very proud to give you a scholarship. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Chestnut Ridge Middle School in Sewell, New Jersey, awarded Connor Bogan the Maria Carpenter Scholarship in the amount of $500. Congratulations, Connor. J.D. Goldsmith is the recipient of the Justice Lodge number 285 of Linwood Free and Accepted Masons Educational Scholarship in the amount of $6,250 per year for 4 years. The qualifications of this award, totaling $25,000, include character, scholarship, and religious consciousness. J.D., congratulations. the Enlisted Association of the National Guard of New Jersey Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, and the American Legion Post 252 Williamstown Scholarship in the amount of $250 were awarded to Cameron Cuff. Congratulations. Men, for the next group of awards, I ask you to come forward and be recognized when your name is called. Zachary Marks. Zachary is the recipient of the Women's Auxiliary of the Knights of Columbus, Monsignor James Zeger's Resurrection Council 9113, St. Maximilian Cole Parish $500 scholarship. With us today are Scholarship Committee Chair Mrs. Donna Maruz and the Women's Auxiliary Knights of Columbus Council 9113 President Claire Pugh to present Zach with his award. Zach, congratulations. The Italian Cultural Foundation of South Jersey has awarded Ryan Wynn and Reno Rudy with scholarships of $2,000 each. With us this morning to acknowledge these awards is the foundation's board chairman and president, Mr. Robert Odorizzi. Right, gentlemen, come on up.
Good to see you again.
Right there.
Congratulations to the class of 2024. I would like to tell you how humbled our board of directors and members of the Cultural Foundation are to be able to award scholarships each year to deserving students. This school is a beacon 5 minutes from my home, and I cannot tell you what an honor it is each year to be up here to be able to donate to this school. We hope, by the grace of God, each year that our foundation is able to do more and more for this school. And we promise that we will do our best to help all the students out here. Again, congratulations to all of your hard work and dedication. You are all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Odorizzi. On behalf of the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 1068, Father Murray presents the Andrew F. Doc Jensen Scholarships in the amount of $2,000 each to Joseph Tortella and Eddie Vincent.
Congratulations, bud.
Thanks,
Way to
Bob.
go. It was you good. Smile. Can I borrow your money? Way to go. Way to go. Thanks, Rod.
Men, congratulations. At this time, I call the Executive Director for Partnerships, Mr. Dennis Foreman, from the class of 1987, to present the following awards and recognitions.
Thank you, Mr. Husher. Congratulations to all the recipients. At this time, I'd like to invite Alex Hunt from the class of 2020, Mrs. Barbara Hunt, and Mr. Tom Hunt up to stand with me here as we present this next very, very special award. The T.J. Hunt Memorial Foundation was created in the memory of T.J. Hunt. T.J. was a graduate from the St. Augustine Prep class of 2018, where he was a scholar athlete, a proud member of the varsity rowing program, and a true friend to many. Sadly, in June of 2020, T.J. was killed in a tragic accident while working at his Drexel University intern program. He was in the engineering program with Delmarva Power. T.J. was above all kind, hardworking both on and off the water, and a loving family man, not only to his entire family, but also to his crew brothers and friends. As part of their family's foundation's mission, the T.J. Hunt Memorial Scholarship was created to honor the memory of T.J. by assisting other college-bound seniors with their academic pursuits. After reviewing nearly 40 submissions, and this is from other high schools as well, in a blind application process, the scholarship committee is happy to announce that this year's winner is from St. Augustine Prep. The student receiving this award tonight is a hard-working student, one that has overcome adversity personally, yet never complains. Rather, his determination, ambition, and resilience have allowed him to excel both inside the classroom and out. He has helped local children through his coaching efforts, is always willing to help out teammates, and emanates compassion and kindness, just like TJ. For those reasons, the TJ Hunt Memorial Foundation could not be prouder to award a $20,000 merit scholarship to fellow Hermit and crew brother Finn Gallagher.
Get in here, Finn.
Congratulations. Hunts, thank you so much for being here. You know, Father Paul, if you think about it, guys, Father Paul mentioned actually he mentioned a lot of good words, but there's a couple things that really stood out as we bring up our next presenter. He talked about friendship, he talked about brotherhood, he talked about love. And it was those three qualities that attracted our next presenter to St. Augustine Prep in the fall of 2005. And nearly 20 years later, she has become a part of your high school experience. And quite frankly, Father, you may not be aware of this, Mrs. Rose Davis has been part of more graduating seniors' experience of their high school than Father Murray, than Father Paul, or Father Riley, or Father LaRosa. She has seen over 2,000 students graduate from St. Augustine Prep. She's attended Mass and gone to third semesters. At this time, I'd like to call up Mrs. Rose Davis, who's going to present 4 Brotherhood Awards. Come on up, Rose.
I just want to say, Corinne, but then about you, like you did at least.
You got it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dennis. I would like to congratulate each and every one of you. You're all my boys, and you will always be my boys. That was the first day when I came here to Mass, when Father invited me to come to Mass, and I looked around and I saw these boys, and I say, I can't believe it. They're all honorably, well-mannered, behaved. They were talking and everything, but as soon as they put one foot into the gym for Mass, you could hear a pin drop. And Father Paul did a marvelous, marvelous Mass. And I said to him as we came out, this building was still in the ground. And he said, let me show you around in this building. And he took me through here, and I was jumping over logs and things. I had a hard hat on my head because of the construction. And he said, this is the gym, and this is going to be the music room, and this is going to be the pool. And I'm saying to myself, a pool in high school? Is he really real? Is it? But I thought, well, maybe it's a mistake. So I walked out, and I said, Father, I want to be a part of this school because this is the great school, and the boys are gentlemen. You are little gentlemen now, and I know you're going to be big gentlemen later. So I want to wish every one of you congratulations, good luck, and love in your heart, and keep the brotherhood in your heart, because that will never leave you as long as you're alive. And so, Dennis, would you mind?
I don't mind at all. Thank you, Mrs. Davis. How about a round of applause? So, these awards are all appropriately named for brotherhood. And they're all, if you notice, everything that Mrs. Davis does, she does in the name of others. So this particular building is named after her parents.
So this Brotherhood Award is named after the Louis and Josephine Buondano Brotherhood Award. It is given to a young man who treats all of the school community with kindness and good manners and is willing to assist freely whenever called upon. Each of these Brotherhood Awards are for $1,500. The first one is to Eddie Vincent. The second Brotherhood Award is named for Mrs. Davis's brother, Vincent, the name of the building straight down Legacy Lane. This award is given to a hermit brother who, much like Vincent, is spirited and represents the brotherhood with energy, enthusiasm, and hermit pride. This year's recipient is Max Watson. The next Brotherhood Award is named for Mrs. Davis's brother, Paul, the Paul Buondano Brotherhood Award. Mrs. Davis started a fund for incoming students called the Paul Buondano Education Fund, so more people can enjoy the Brotherhood. Mr. Buondano was a longtime educator in Camden, and he passed away in 2021, and this award is presented to a student who demonstrates academic excellence while also serving the Brotherhood through leadership, friendship, and a genuine love for the prep. This year's Paul Buondano Brotherhood Award is Reno Rudy. And the last Brotherhood Award is named for another one of Rose's good friends, Father Riley. And Rose always wants me to tell the story about Father Riley. Father Riley was the provincial during Father Paul's, most of Father Paul's administration as the head of school. So when Father Paul said, I see that the school's going to grow, we want to build a building, we want to get a turf field, we want to have a new baseball field. And some of the Augustinian friars were, are you sure? Are you sure we want to invest in a school in Richland? He said, I guarantee you we're going to build in Mullica Hill. They're going to have a real estate explosion, and I think we can get ice hockey in Medford and Mount Laurel. And Father Riley was the one who shared that vision and decided to move forward aggressively with the Augustinians. He then became the head of school here at St. Augustine Prep in 2011 and went on to become the head of school at Malvern soon thereafter when Father Murray came to the prep. So the next Brotherhood Award is named for Father Riley, and the recipient is Luke Huber. Thank you very much, guys. At this time, we call upon the head of school, Father Murray, for the final remarks. Congratulations on behalf of all the people who benefit and support St. Augustine Prep. You guys have a great day tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please allow me to add my congratulations to those who received the awards today. But honestly, everybody in this room needs to be congratulated. Last Wednesday, you were not here, we had our moving up ceremony, a ceremony you're very familiar with. And it was odd walking into that gym, seeing your section empty, and as you know, at the end of the Mass, the class of 25 moved into it. But without question, you're moving up, from student to alumni. And as we conclude today, I do have one request of everyone, and I take it seriously. It is important that you stay in contact with us. I know a lot of people say, sure, I will. It's really important. A school is not a good school if it doesn't try to be better each year. And your feedback, your relationship with us is extremely important. What do we do well? What do we need to improve on? Et cetera, et cetera. So please, we want to see how you're doing. Father Paul very nicely talked about running into prep alums along the way. Now he's doing their weddings, okay? Those are the relationships that I think the school builds, wants to build, and it really does differentiate us. So gentlemen, congratulations. I'll turn the mic over to Mr. Husher, who will talk about the preparation for tomorrow's graduation. Congratulations. Bye-bye.